Ladies and
You
gentlemen,
move like everybody on the argument.
welcome back
This is crazy.
to
Listen, this is
another
crazy.
episode of KeMedicine.
No.
I'm your host,
welcome to a
Hotep
new
Jesus.
edition. No. I'm crashing out
I'm
immediately.
joined
Listen,
by the
no,
duo
sir.
of
No,
dynamism,
sir. Listen to this.
the players
How
of
is HOK
polarity, the killers of keto, the soldiers of science. Wait, where's my?
Look at that.
Where's my?
Look at that.
Did the baby disconnect my soundboard?
Something done went crazy.
Baby Griff done set you up.
Baby girl. Baby girl. Yeah. Something done went wrong. And this is the problem.
What did she do?
Benzino. No. Benzino is naked.
Here you go. You will not let this shit go. Like you like.
No.
Let it
Listen.
go.
No, because what I'm saying is comparatively, that is way crazier than me arguing about science with the community scholars.
Nobody checking for Benzino being naked though. You brought that to our attention. You brought that to our attention. And unwillingly, might I add, like nobody.
Well, I was traumatized. I was traumatized.
So you want us to be traumatized with you?
Listen. I had to get therapy. Number one.
So you want us to have? You want us sitting in the
Hotep,
chair?
you're a genius.
Well,
HotepJesus.com.
My bad.
I had to get therapy. Number one, and HJ is. HJ is usually like faster than Fox, CNN, and Poetic Flacco all put together. So in my mind, I was assuming that he had already processed Benzino being naked, and I was trying to get some resolution to figure out if there was some sort of consensus on what had happened, because one of my compadres, one of my brothers, he bring it to my attention. And when he bring it to my attention, we couldn't figure out we couldn't figure out what had happened. We couldn't put our finger on, we didn't know what was like.
Yeah, clean that up, because you talking about putting fingers on and naked men in the same sentence. Go ahead and clean that up.
Bruh, it ain't much cleaning up I could possibly do. It's wild out here in these streets right now. It's crazy. I listen, that's why I came to the brothers. I came to my brothers to get consulted, to figure out,
no, you came.
How is it that D'Angelo passed away? Right? D'Angelo passed away shortly after Angie Stone passes away. Right? And we had just discussed it. That's what made it a relevant conversation. We just finished discussing the D'Angelo situation. So I'm trying to figure out what would make another man look at the situation and go, I know exactly how I can help the families. I know exactly how I can help the families that are grieving, the children. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly how I can help the families that are going through this. I'm going to go ahead and get naked and do a weird stripper stalker song of my own. And I'm gonna
Benzino is an incredible clout chaser. So this is not outside of his wheelhouse.
I don't know if this is clout chaser. This is different. I think this is different.
So let me ask you: if D'Angelo doesn't die, does he do this video?
Bro, listen. This is why I came to you guys, because we could not.
There's no other reason to do this video. He's clout chasing.
I don't know, bro.
Wait, this is a new video?
I can't believe that I know about something that happened on the internet that HJ does not know about. This is a wild moment.
I thought it was an old. It's not an old video. This is dead ass new.
Yeah, and it was on Twitter. I really cannot believe.
Yeah,
that
it was on
something.
Twitter. I tried to like mute it from as many
I saw it.
outlets as I could.
I saw
No,
it,
it's
but I
brand new.
thought
Listen, he
this
called him.
was.
No, he called himself doing a tribute to D'Angelo. Remember, D'Angelo had the naked video where he was playing the
Yeah,
guitar.
right.
Benzino did his own his own program. The same, he did his own version.
Yeah, I thought this was like an old video and he resurfaced it. This is
I
new.
never heard of Benzino getting naked before doing no D'Angelo tribute. Bro. That was crazy, bro. He did a D'Angelo tribute, and I was appalled. I was like, this is crazy right here. I can't even unsee this after I've already seen it. I met my homie sending me, "Oh, you see this D'Angelo? Yo, homeboy wildin'." I'm thinking he in another cocaine frenzy, scrapping with somebody on the internet, Takashi or Vlad or I don't know what I was thinking.
You fighting with Eminem again.
I wasn't ready for that situation. And then once I seen it, I needed consoling almost. Like I was trying to figure out, I was like, what did I just see? Why did that happen?
It's old. It's old.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I know what I was talking about.
So this video is old.
The video was old.
Okay. EnQi with the boomer tech just wanna.
When you go
to
that's crazy.
Now
I gotta so Benzino gets naked and then it's on me somehow. I got boomer.
Yeah, because nobody was checking for this. This was not going to get brought up. Like you brought it up. Like you wanted to talk about naked men on KeMedicine.
Did you forget you just confessed to also seeing it quite a few times and trying to block it off your Twitter timeline?
Yeah, but I you know what? Because I care about.
So you got boomer tech over there. You must have some boomer tech.
You brought it to the group chat. I did not. You wanted us.
He did bring it to the group chat.
Suffer with you.
Yeah,
I did not bring that in there.
Yeah, that happened. We were chilling, minding our business, talking about science in our group chat, and naked Benzino. The same Benzino story I've been trying to ignore lands right in the group chat from Dr. EnQi.
This is
wow.
He's just door dashing internet fuckery.
First of all,
door dashing internet fuckery.
The group text is the locker room. That does not come out on the court, okay? That is a private space where we just, you know what I'm saying? You are dropping dime right now. That is crazy right now.
No, we got not dime worthy.
This is like the Sue Surf paperwork right now. This is crazy.
No, we got to clear the air on the weird shit you posting in the group chat, just in case some leaks pop out. Niggas know me and Tanei had nothing to do with it.
There are no leaks from the group text. It's just us three. How can there be leaks? That's crazy.
You never know, you know what I'm saying? You start dating some little white girl, she go in your messages,
man,
screenshot shit, send it to the friends.
Unnecessary roughness. This is getting crazier by the second. Man, family in the chat, so you know what's getting ready to happen tonight. They done already. They getting ready to line up Dr. EnQi.
You see how he like to play victim? He started this whole diatribe, and now you want to play victim. Come on, man.
Yo, EnQi, why did you want to talk about naked Benzino? That's all I want to know.
I just wanted to just get some clarity and some, I just. You
thought you was going to get some clarity here for that?
I was distraught and traumatized. I was coming to my brothers to,
to heal, therapy session.
Yeah, and I'm getting bullied and trolled right now. That's crazy.
Shout out Paul Johnson. Thank you for the subscription. Oh my God. Listen, man. I can either I cannot explain. I can't.
It's too late. It's too late. I'm already bullied and trolled.
But like I said, it was old. When I saw the video, I was like, this is probably old and people are trolling and pulling this stuff up. Because there's no way he shot the video like all within the same day and got the baby oil and all that. There was no way he was. I just assumed it was old. And I did a lookup online. I did Benzino D'Angelo before 2025 on YouTube.
You could just stop it, okay? Because you just trying to make it worse in like a polite, respectful way. You trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Because you just threw baby oil. Like baby oil had nobody mentioned baby oil. Nobody had mentioned baby oil. That was crazy how he just Tanei can't even control himself over there on that was crazy.
I thought it was AI. I really thought it was AI. That's really one of the reasons why I was trying to ignore. I was like, this shit is not real. Like there's
HJ just slid baby oil right in there.
It was there. It was there. I saw it on the screen. You sent it to our DMs. You sent it to my text messages. My phone now has a greasy oiled up Benzino in it. I gotta delete the text to get the evidence out of there. Crazy. This is all you're doing, and now you want to play victim.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of text leaking now, man. We got to clean it up in the chat.
You know what I'm saying?
The texts are not leaking. Y'all are coming onto the show and dropping dime. That is not like an unknown leak. 2 weeks ago, HJ was like putting them onto the screen. I mean, that is not a leak.
Chat, I gotta tell you, there's a lot of science that EnQi is good at. Computer science is not one of them. This nigga thought that was a new video.
Well, I had never seen it before, and it was very disturbing and traumatizing.
And you thought, let me send it to these niggas and traumatize them. That's what you was thinking.
This is an example this is why men don't talk to each other and don't share with each other.
This is a science show. This is a science show. And you said you want to talk about Benzino oiled up nipples on a science show.
Wow, there's no textual proof that I said oiled up nipples. That is crazy right there.
Chat, you want to see the caption that came along with the video?
There is no caption that says oiled up nipples. That is crazy.
Y'all want to know the caption when he sent this?
Oh.
That is crazy.
It says...
Now I gotta look at my own phone. Like, that's crazy.
He double checked to make sure. It says right here from Dr. EnQi, naked Benzino.
No, and it has another word.
It say naked Benzino. Anytime you got to type in...
No. It says naked Benzino, pause. You see?
There's no pause in that. This is the locker room.
Absolutely pause right there.
Chat. He said it's the locker room. And in the locker room is naked and another black man's name. That should never happen in any group chat with men. It should never say naked and then another man's name there. You can't even
like
pause that.
R&B music in the car when it's like all dudes in the car. You can't do that. Like, that's a major
Four niggas in the whip. This nigga playing D'Angelo. Got his shirt off. Rubbing batana oil on his nipples.
This is terrible, family. There is no mention of the word nipples or baby oil in the text thread anywhere.
Yeah, he can't pause himself out of this one. Chat, he cannot pause himself out for that. That is not.
Wait, but what about HJ adding all these demented details in about oiled up nipples? Like, this is crazy.
This is your doing. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
This is not what I wanted.
You said this is how we
nipples did. No, sir.
You said this is how we lead in the show.
No, sir. That is definitely not.
You wanted to talk about this?
Do you have proof of that in the text thread?
Yes.
Where is it? What does it say? Where does it say we leading off with oiled up nipples? Or where is oiled or nipples anywhere in the text thread? There is no evidence.
Can I ask you a question?
Source up.
Can I ask you a question, EnQi?
I'm not sure.
What happened with HOK, House of Consciousness, with a K?
That's crazy.
Did something else happen again? Don't make me start typing at YouTube, because if I start typing at YouTube, who knows what I'm gonna find?
Yeah, what happened with the community scholars? What'd you do over there?
We just having conversation. We have a debate coming up this Saturday, so we just.
So you had another conversation? Was this like a pre-debate debate? Was this the weigh-in? What is this?
Kind of like, you have series of conversations leading up to a debate.
Is this with the same dude that can't read?
He and his team, it's kind of like a 1v20 kind of thing. So there's a
So it's multiple people that can't read.
Well, I'm debating the leader, and the leader has he struggles.
Wait, the leader can't read?
He struggles. He has literary struggles. He has literary struggles. I'm going to say that.
Markel said, EnQi, that was not a debate. That was an absolute chaos. Markel, which video are you talking about? I don't know which one it is. Oh, my
goodness. What is going on?
EnQi was at a newly abandoned subway station fighting. Chat is going
So wait a minute. So y'all just gonna gloss over the fact that HJ added in the oil in the nipples.
All the right, 4-hour joint? No, not that one. I think we're talking about another one. I think another one has since dropped since the 4-hour jump off.
No, the 4-hour joint was like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, what happened on that one?
There's another 4-hour one?
There's a bunch of 4 hours.
Is it on your channel?
No, I didn't restream it.
Whose channel is it on? Sa?
Yeah.
Is it on Black News 102 or Side of the TV?
Why are you pressing buttons, HJ? Stop typing, bro. What are you doing?
Let me see. Dr. EnQi versus Ankh. We are on the countdown.
Oh, man, it was that. Oh,
this is going to be an all-out war.
I already know that was ignorant. I don't even have to listen to any part. I don't want no evasiveness. It was ignorant. It was super ignorant.
This nigga got a telescope in the back. Can't see a single star with that thing.
He got a Atari telescope.
He got Atari telescope. Sorry, this is a telescope you got? Brother Reggie in here too? Is Brother Reggie in the debate?
Brother Reggie is... Reggie
ain't retired yet?
Well, here's what happened.
He's still grifted?
I retired Reggie.
He came back out of retirement?
He trying to get a little, so he joined that team over there to try to, get his revenge on Dr. EnQi, so he suited up, jumped back on the court to try to,
I got a question. Why do we call these people brother and shit like that? I don't know these people, so why are we calling them brother or anything? I'm really confused by that.
Take it away, HJ.
Because black people are all family, so no matter how distant we are, we're all brothers and sisters.
Okay.
That's just my guess. Is that the correct answer?
I have no comment. I would have said something extremely distasteful, so I went ahead and passed that right on off to you. I knew you had the right words to.
I have another question for you.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even agree to the first one.
I received a text message at 2:34 a.m. It says here from a one Dr. EnQi. Side Netter said to text him about moderating the debate. You want me to make a thread using the same phone number?
That's crazy.
Was that to me?
Duh. You said you
don't know how to use technology, so I just want to make sure that wasn't to the wrong person.
You said a show or two ago, have Sa, hit you up about, or hit Sa up something about hosting the debate. So, I hit him up and he said, tell him to hit me up. But I'm up 24 hours. My life schedule is, I'm up all the time. So, when I remember something, I got to do it right then or I'll forget, or, So it popped into my mind.
No, Sa can't be a part of this. This is my thing. Sa's got to pass the baton.
I thought you wanted to moderate this debate coming up.
On his channel?
Well, it's not going to be on his channel. It's going to be on a private Zoom. I don't know how he does it exactly.
But it's going to be on his channel.
No, it's not coming out on his YouTube channel.
Whose channels are coming out on?
He's not releasing it.
That's
if
a
they don't pay to
lie.
see
Come
it.
on.
So it's like a real pay-per-view. Okay.
No, it's not tonight. Saad does this shit all the time where he say he not gonna release some shit a year later, 6 months later, when that nigga needs some views, he unleashes it.
Well, technically, that's what everybody. That's battle rap. That's kind of what everybody does on the internet. You pay to see it on time, and then it might come out 3, 6, 12 months later.
So don't say it's not. So don't say it's not. Because we know it is. We know it is.
Well, yeah, eventually, I'm sure.
And I cannot be seen on the same screen as community scholars over there. So, man, we'll be watching over here though. We will be supporting you.
We should have a watch party
in the chat. Yeah, we should have a watch party. We should probably have. I might stream it on my channel. Wait, so I have to buy tickets to come watch the debate?
Yeah.
So we can't even come and crash the chat.
If people buy a ticket.
How much does the ticket cost?
$75.
Bruh.
It's a $45 instant discount. So it's not really $75. It's only $30, I think.
What? What?
Yeah, it's only $30, I think.
Yeah, these people really can't read. Like I think everybody involved, like they just the reading comprehension is low, the business acumen is low. Like I just think everything is at a non-functional level.
Somebody said Netcha, please. How much is EnQi getting? EnQi's not getting paid at all.
I you know what? I don't even want to like.
That's crazy that somebody.
I really don't want to
chat. Wow, that's crazy.
Tanei has PSD. He doesn't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to discuss that again.
He don't want to go back down that.
I appreciate that, Tanei. Thank you for showing some sort of solidarity, even if it's only for selfish motivations.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was absolutely not doing that for you because you deserve to get cussed out again. But I'm just not gonna do that because I don't want to do that.
I believe
$30.
Future. Teach them well and
this is a $5.
The broadcast that you
Show
did
them
I just see the other week. That one was really nice. Those people seemed like they were on the ball, and I am looking forward to coming back over there. Can you tell the people about that show that we were on last week?
Oh yeah, that was the old school bros, the community education network. The community education network. But I don't want people over there trolling.
Nobody's gonna go over there and troll. Like we have decorum in other people's spaces. Like people ask reasonable questions in the chat. We just troll here because it's acceptable here. Like when we in other people's houses, we know to it's not like Rick James, smashing his feet into the couch. Like we understand that, like, hey, you got plastic on the couch over here. That's cool. We're not gonna violate over there.
That's like unking them. You know what I'm saying? It's like unking them. It's like auntie house.
Yeah, so tell them about Uncle Auntie house. We want to go over there and eat and chill and just.
Nah, I don't go to your auntie house and see somebody in the living room with a plate. That's crazy. Yeah. Nah, but every couple of months I go over there and we talk health.
They seem like very lovely people, chat. So next time,
who is this?
EnQi brings that up, then we should definitely go show them some love.
Who is talking about? What's the name of these people?
The Benzino media team.
EnQi, I know you are not gatekeeping this, but you want us to know about the community scholars. I know
crazy.
That did not bring up the community scholars.
That's not what's happening.
I did not bring up the community scholars.
That's not what's happening right now.
I did not bring up the community scholars, sir.
Tari said he want to pirate the debate Saturday and bootleg it on Kick.
You can't pirate the debate.
Yes, you can.
You definitely can. You can definitely do some screen recording and then get that off. Like that can definitely
That's
happen.
so easy. I could bootleg that shit. Tari said, let's go half on the debate. $15 a pop.
That's terrible. I would get zero support in the debate.
You getting $0 anyway. Like what? Like what?
Support in dollars is totally different.
What difference does it make?
The debate is going to be on a voting basis.
Nobody from Hotepistan is buying tickets to that debate.
I need people to vote.
We gon'
What
wait.
are we voting for?
Me to win.
So we gotta vote for the winner?
Yeah.
What kind of unprofessionalism is going on here?
That's how the debates go. At the end of the debate, you know, it's a poll.
Can you please tell these people about the community education network so that we can support real people that actually want to learn and, you know, get a real job?
They could learn at Jed School. They could come over to my page and learn.
He
be over there already.
He doesn't even want to know. This is crazy. He
That's
gatekeeping.
terrible. You know what? That's
he gatekeeping
you know what?
tonight.
Let's move on.
He gatekeeping. This is crazy.
He really think we gonna go over there and like troll and like fuck the channel up? Like that's insane.
We don't even do that.
That is not what I said.
You didn't have to say it. You didn't have to say it.
He's scared. He's scared of them niggas. He's scared of them niggas over there on that channel. That's what it is. Like, I don't want them to offend my new friends.
No, I that's Saint HJ.
I'm trying to do some networking.
My saint is the only thing I hold sacred.
Here you go with this bullshit. Chat, this is how he gonna try and glaze to get out of gatekeeping.
No, I say that all the time. I say that all the time. So anybody that be on my page, they know Saint HJ.
So who are your new friends? Last week you was sitting at the retarded kids table. Seemed like you got some nice new friends. Who are your new friends?
These are not new friends.
These are old friends?
They're old friends.
Old channel?
Yeah, they older folks.
Okay, what y'all talking
about? Very lovely people.
Oh, you saw it tonight?
Very intentional. Yeah. I was on there last week. I went up there and said a couple things because EnQi was trying to put me to work on my day off.
Okay.
So, you know.
You got on camera and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was on camera eating popcorn and shit. So, I mean, it was kind of whatever. But, I mean, they eventually got me to say a couple things. So, yeah. But, no, just very good interaction. You know, real cool chat. You know, everybody was really intent on trying to learn and, you know. They was really trying to put some stuff together. It was real serious, nice little vibe. That's why I understand why EnQi won't say nothing. Like people are not gonna go over there and wild out and talk about Benzino being naked. So like, I just don't understand. I don't understand like why he don't want to talk about it.
That's crazy.
Got him.
Nobody's talking about nothing. Never mind.
See y'all. Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying, because HJ bring up baby oil and nipples. I didn't anything about baby
That's
oil.
what you said to my DMs.
First of all, I didn't send anything to your DMs. We have a text thread, mutual text thread, okay? Because baby oil, nipples, and DMs all together sounds like somebody is going to jail. That sounds crazy.
If the forensic scientists found that group chat, they'd be wondering what's going on with Dr. EnQi. That's all I'm saying. You watch Jet School too? Mike has bad news. Says HJ is always trying to stir things up. Watch me stir up this timeout button, nigga. Ha.
What just happened? That's crazy. Yo, why is it that my supporters get timed out when I'm getting trolled? Anybody that tries to come to my rescue or my aid, yeah. Watch this timeout.
He got to sit in timeout for that one. Nobody disrespects me on my channel. Fuck that.
He didn't disrespect you.
It was close enough.
That's crazy.
It's close enough. He got to learn his lesson.
That is crazy.
Oh. How y'all week been so far?
Good. We're going to get into some topics here, Chad. We got science tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, we got some topics, Chad.
We're going to let's start off with heart disease and magnesium. We're going to play this video here. We got a 1-minute video about a scientist. I have a feeling EnQi going to say the dude stole his research or something like that. I'm not sure. Or he's got EnQi's books. But let's go ahead and hit play in this video. It's a 1-minute video. Hold on a second. 3, 2, 1.
I'm risking everything by telling you this. But after 19 years as a cardiologist treating predominantly black patients, I can't watch another family destroyed by a lie. The CDC says black Americans are 30% more likely to die from heart disease. They blame genetics, diet, stress. They're wrong. And I have the proof they don't want you to see. Last year, a 43-year-old black man came into my ER, chest pain, irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure. His father died at 47 from a heart attack. His uncle at 52. He thought he was next. Standard protocol says put him on statins, blood pressure meds, aspirin therapy for life. So I did something that could end my career. I tested his cellular magnesium levels severely deficient. Just like 87% of the black patients I've tested. The test costs $300. Insurance doesn't cover it. Hospitals don't order it. You know why? Because the pharmaceutical industry makes $28 billion annually treating black heart disease with medications. If we fix the magnesium deficiency, I'm risking everything.
Is that an AI video? I wonder if that's an AI video.
You know, it didn't look like one.
Look at the text on his lab coat. Do you see the text on his lab coat?
Oh, let me go back to it.
Look at the text on his lab coat.
Are 30% more likely to die from heart disease. They blame genetics, diet, stress. They're wrong. And I have the proof. They don't want
Oh, yeah, it does look kind of crazy.
You see that, right?
Yeah, what's that say?
Exactly. You see?
Yeah, that does look kind of crazy.
Come on now.
And then who goes to a podcast interview with a stethoscope on? That's some shit I would do.
Yeah, you can't make out the words on the coat.
There you go. Come on now. That's the Will Smith audience from the concert.
He thought he was next. Standard protocol says put him on statins, blood pressure meds, aspirin therapy for life. So I did something that could end my career.
Yeah, this and that like testing for magnesium is like not going to end your career.
See, come on now, bring it out, bring it out, wake it up. That's what they say in Clubhouse. Wake it up.
It's like 87% of the black patients I've tested. The test costs $300.
Yeah, it is AI. It is
AI. This is weird.
There's only one Dr. EnQi, man. Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
The caption is crazy too. A Negro heart disease specialist. Like, what?
Right.
What is this?
Now listen. Should anybody have this book right here? This is the
PZO.
Eat Right. This is the Eat Right for Your Haplotype 2.0. If they should happen to have this book, they could turn to page 168 and 169. On a page 168 on the left side and on page 169 on the right side, you'll see heart disease on one side, high blood pressure on the other side.
Okay.
Both of them will have in common magnesium. Both of them will have in common magnesium. So it's not I don't disagree with the AI at all.
Wait, what?
I don't disagree with the AI video at all. Even though it's a wildly...
But that was kind of vague what you said right there. You said on one page you got heart disease and another one you got high blood pressure and you said magnesium. But you didn't tell us why magnesium.
Oh, got you. Yeah, that was...
You just said magnesium.
I'm assuming people have the book. So, in the book...
Add to cart, hit checkout.
Come on now. Go to Amazon, add that to the cart, check out. So, but the book is full of protocols. The
Okay.
book is full of protocols for a wide variety of things that we deal with every day. So, in the list of protocols for heart disease and for high blood pressure, magnesium is there on both sides. Magnesium is there for both
Why?
situations. Um, well, as the AI video said, we are dealing with a chronic, magnesium shortage. And it's not that there's necessarily a shortage in the supermarket. It's just we tend to choose foods that aren't necessarily high in magnesium. It's hard to get people to eat their greens. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's hard
Is
to
that
get
what the
people.
magnesium is?
That's literally why greens are green.
What?
Yeah, greens are green because of chlorophyll.
What they
And
got to do with magnesium?
magnesium is the active center of chlorophyll. Yeah, so chlorophyll doesn't do photosynthesis without magnesium.
Really?
Yep. So people eating more greens automatically translates to more magnesium.
Wow. So a salad a day is kind of crucial.
Well, a salad a day is kind of like probably a little bit lower than bare minimum. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So how much we need?
Like a
A cup?
well, no, probably like a medium-sized kitchen trash bag.
Of what?
Greens.
How are we supposed to eat that much greens in a day, EnQi?
You could drink some.
This nigga said a medium size. It's got to be
Nah,
another
but I
way.
would say at least a couple pounds though.
It's got to be how else could we get it? Can we supplement it?
See, that's the thing. We so far away from how our body was designed and we just far away from the blueprint, bro. Like photosynthesis is it. Like we supposed to eat photosynthetic. We so far away from it that it just we deficient. So we got to figure out, add some supplementation in, get you some herbs, some bitters, some, GNC, Vitamin Shop, Amazon cart. We got to figure out some other stuff. But the way it was designed, I had a really crazy, touching situation. And this is back in the days. I think I was going to do a lecture at when I used to live in Philly. I was going to do a lecture at Ohio State. And a brother called me up. We did a consultation on the phone, older guy. And it was congestive heart failure he was dealing with. And it was like bad. He was supposed to be on his way out. And so I spoke to him on the phone for a couple hours. And in the middle of that conversation, we got on to magnesium and all of the different ways magnesium impacts your heart health. And then we went from magnesium to selenium, you know, and all the ways selenium impacts your heart health. So I told him to meet me at the lecture in Ohio. I thought he was from Ohio. I thought he was hitting me up, but he wasn't. He was from I forgot where the brother was from, but it wasn't nowhere close to Ohio. And he said he couldn't afford it anyway. So anyway, long story short, I wound up I think I sent the guy some herbs and some whatever, but he called me up like 2 years later and sent me some money because he was still alive. He said the magnesium and the selenium had changed his trajectory.
Wow.
So there's some truth to the AI video, but the AI video is wildly dangerous and reckless because a lot of people will just listen to that and they'll just go buy some magnesium.
Right.
That's not the way.
That's what I was ready to do.
That's not the way.
It's probably it's probably connected to a TikTok shop with magnesium supplements.
If you're already fine, like if you're already relatively healthy, then definitely you could just go grab or add some, get some more greens in or whatever. Go get you some herbs or some bitters or whatever. You can go get so you can supplement some stuff. But to overlay it on top of like heart attack and stroke and high blood pressure and simplify, you know, magnesium versus all those different medications, that's crazy. That's why somebody did that with AI, because if they put their face on that, they go into jail.
For what?
Yeah. You can't tell people instead of taking 3 different heart medications, instead you should just get you some magnesium for $12 from Amazon. Like you can't. That ain't. Yeah,
That's like borderline giving medical advice.
No, that's definitely giving medical advice, because literally he's in a doctor outfit and he's supposed to be a Negro specialist.
Yeah, the Negro specialist is crazy.
That is wildly offensive on multiple levels. That is wildly offensive on multiple levels, and it's dangerous.
Party says, I fucked around and took too much magnesium and damn near had a heart attack one day. I take it at night daily, though. The wrong dosage will fuck you up. I take the drops, ionic magnesium.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something. You probably should stop taking that. Yeah, that's not a good brand. Whatever stop. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Ionic? That sounds like a marketing term. Ionic magnesium.
No, it's just a liquid, liquid drops. But I'm saying whatever that is, magnesium. So the relationship magnesium has to muscle is magnesium is relaxing.
Okay.
Magnesium relaxes.
Okay.
Calcium is the opposite. So your body mostly has binary programming, inputs and outputs. So in terms of your muscles, magnesium relax, calcium contracts. So typically magnesium is not going to give you like a heart attack kind of feeling. Magnesium is going to relax you, put you to sleep. It may cause you to do, like you may have to go to the bathroom because it'll relax your, your colon muscles and all that, and then you be in there, dropping a nice long runny one. Most laxatives, if you look up laxatives, most laxatives have magnesium in there.
Yeah, magnesium hydroxide. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that magnesium would definitely relax the muscles and the
milk of magnesia.
Yeah,
that's all magnesium hydroxide.
Yeah, all them joints.
Heather says she got magnesium lotion.
Yeah, you can get magnesium lotion. So
okay, hold on, wait a minute, hold on, no. See, that's some of that opening up other windows talk right there. That was crazy, right?
EnQi trolling. You can have magnesium lotion. Matter of fact, the best absorption of magnesium is transdermal.
Don't tell
you can
yourself.
take it. You can take it orally.
Don't tell on yourself tonight.
This ain't telling on yourself. This is just okay. So people used to take Epsom salt baths, right? So somebody got an old school grandma, auntie, somebody from the South used to do Epsom salt foot soaks, right?
Yeah.
Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate. So
no, it's good to have on
Epsom
hand.
Salt,
It's good to have on hand. I got some I got some skin, I got like a gel though.
So you can have those in there, and it's better. So your body absorbs magnesium better when it's transdermal, but you can take the oral supplements.
But you got to be careful with that though. I only pull that out for like muscle spasms or something like that. That ain't you shouldn't.
When I was an athlete,
I use it pretty regularly.
Okay, see, I knew it. I knew it. I knew Tanai had something going on with that relaxing lotion.
Listen, only one of us was in a group chat talking about naked men, and it was not me.
Well, hold on. Only one of us. Wait a minute.
That's where we going.
Wait a minute.
That's
The three of us, only one of us mentioned baby oil and nipples, and it wasn't me. How about that?
As I was saying before, EnQi tried to insinuate.
You said you've been using it on the regular.
Yeah, because I have mag chloride flakes. I use the mag chloride flakes. Mag chloride is better to absorb transdermally. Yeah. You get you like a little, like you got a bucket, or just like a little tub. You can put something in there and do a nice little foot. So
flakes.
Sometimes you will feel. You'll feel a little hot because that is your, as EnQi said, magnesium is a vasodilator, so it actually will help increase the blood flow around your body. So sometimes when you do magnesium soaks, your body temperature will actually go up because you're getting more blood flow stimulated around your body.
When I was an athlete, I used to have soreness after games. My dad used to tell me soak in Epsom salt, and I didn't understand why. Now I know the science behind it.
Magnesium. Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
So I want you to ask the Google demons a question.
Here we go. Let's do it.
I want you to ask the Google demons, is glyphosate a +2 ion chelator?
Is glyphosate?
Glyphosate, G-L-Y-P-H-O.
Phosphate?
Mm-hmm.
P-H-O-S-A-T-E?
P-H-O-S-A-T-E. Is it a 2+ ion chelator?
And look at you, just blindly searching. You don't even know what tonight's setup is.
That's called trust, sir. It's called
trust. I had trust before y'all outed me about...
Yes, glyphosate is a chelating agent that can bind to divalent cations or 2+ ions. Its chelating properties are well documented and were even patented before its use as a herbicide was discovered. Wait, what?
All right, now ask the Google demons, what is the major active ingredient in Roundup?
Dude, now he's basically trying to... Now he's doing what I was asking y'all to do earlier when y'all was trolling. Now he's getting ready to figure out what's wrong with Benzino.
Finding a way to link this back to Benzino is insane.
The major active ingredient in the original Roundup formula was glyphosate.
Okay. Now I want you to ask the Google demons. If the concentration of glyphosate is high, will it bind more ions?
If the concentration of what? Glyphosate?
Is high, will it bind more ions?
Let's see. The concentration of glyphosate is high. Well, yes, assuming a sufficient supply of ions, a high concentration of glyphosate will bind to more ions until the available ions are depleted or the binding sites on the glyphosate molecules are saturated.
Now, ask the Google demons, is glyphosate residue found in many foods?
Okay. Yes, glyphosate residues are found in many foods, particularly those made from conventional, non-organic crops like oats, wheats, and soybeans. Its widespread use in agriculture means it can end up in the food supply in several ways.
So there's an article, I think it was written as either 2021 or 2022. It was fairly recent. I might have the years wrong, called The Great Nutrient Collapse. And there's all this speculation about why the crops and why the food that we eat now is so different. And part of it is because the soil is depleted, but the soil is depleted because of the stuff that we put in it. And glyphosate can accumulate in the soil. So when it accumulates in the soil, it will start to bind the ions that they use in the fertilizer for the crops. Now, sometimes it'll be like, oh, well, this is hotly debated, and this it's a weak chelator. It's like, yeah, but if you have a bunch of it around, it's gonna keep grabbing ions. So grabbing those ions prevents the plants from uptaking it. But the problem with that is that when you use the plants to make other foods, or you use the plants directly as a food source, you still got glyphosate residue on it. So they get you in the soil by depleting the soil of the minerals and the nutrients. Then they get you again when they eat the food, because the glyphosate residue goes inside your body and it will bind ions as it's in your digestive tract. Ask the Google demons how many people are walking around with glyphosate residue in their body right now.
How many people are walking
100%
with glyphosate residue in their body right now? Let's see.
Everybody.
Based on biomonitoring data, a significant majority of the U.S. population has detectable levels of glyphosate residue in their bodies at any given time. Since glyphosate is the most heavily used herbicide globally, this pattern likely extends to other populations as well, though the exact percentage may vary.
So again, people want to talk about, oh, we're deficient in things, and it's because of the diet. It's like, yeah, this is it's a combination of not eating the right foods, plus when you do eat the right foods, they don't have all of the minerals in it that they're supposed to, because of the way that we treat the crops now.
Damn.
Now ask the Google demons another question. Ask the Google demons, when certain mineral concentrations are low, how does that affect the metabolism of a plant?
When certain mineral what?
Concentrations are low, such as +2 ions, what happens to the metabolism of a plant?
Let's see. When concentrations of essential minerals are low, a plant's metabolism slows down and becomes dysfunctional, as minerals are critical components of a variety of metabolic processes. The specific effect depends on the mineral that is lacking, but the overall outcome is often stunted growth and a reduction in crop yield.
So you're reducing the ability of the plants to grow. But one interesting thing that was found is, I think it was either magnesium or calcium. I can't remember which ion it was. But when plants, like especially like fruit bearing plants, are low in those minerals, the plants actually make more sugar as a byproduct. So the fruits that we eat have more sugar in them than they're supposed to. And it's not balanced out by the fiber. Now, that's not to say that eating fruits and plants is bad. Obviously, it's better than eating most of the stuff that's going to be on a store shelf, but it has significantly changed how the food supply works. And it's changed our palates a lot too. Because remember, like, we get adjusted to things that we eat on a daily basis. It's like if you eat, say you ate, and this is insane, but say you ate 100 grams of refined sugar a day, right? And then you stop one day cold turkey for a month. You try to go back and eat that much sugar in a day, it's gonna damn near kill you. Like, you just, like, your taste buds are gonna go off. Like, your body will go back to a baseline recognition of how much sugar is actually in something. But the sugar levels in the stuff that we eat are so high now that we don't even really recognize like how much sugar is actually in the stuff that we eat on a daily basis, even the healthy stuff. Even the healthy stuff, and all that is caused by the mineral deficiency in the soil, and conversely, and subsequently in the plants too.
It says here photosynthesis, mineral, magnesium, which is the central atom in the chlorophyll molecule. Metabolic impact. Without sufficient magnesium, a plant cannot produce enough chlorophyll. This leads to chlorosis, yellowing of the leaves, And since less sunlight can be absorbed, the rate of photosynthesis and the production of carbohydrates, aka sugars, declines. Then it talks about if it's iron, if it's phosphorus. Low phosphorus levels impair the plant's ability to transfer energy efficiently. This affects every energy-dependent process, including photosynthesis, nutrient transport, and respiration. Visually, this can result in stunted growth and a purple discoloration of leaves as sugars accumulate instead of being transported. That's what you're talking about right there.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
Wow.
So the magnesium rabbit hole is deep. Is very deep. It's not, and it's, you know, is one that's not talked about a lot. And you know, the interesting thing about magnesium is a lot of the blood related issues that people have. You know, if you just started taking just a simple magnesium supplement every day, you see a lot of that stuff go away. So I mean, even though the video is AI, there's a lot of stuff in there that has some truth to it.
Right. Yeah, the video seems like it's just clickbait.
I got into it for the I got into it because there are, I mean, it was crazy back in the early 2000s when I first started getting into the whole trying to figure out what the magic was behind greens. But magnesium deficiency mimics diabetes. That's how crazy it is. And the reason is because magnesium has to accompany ATP in order for your cells to be able to use it.
Magnesium is also a cofactor in a lot of glycolytic mechanisms too. The enzymes that allow you to break down sugar for fuel, a lot of them use magnesium as a cofactor. So that's one reason. So that's why the sugary drinks. So like especially like alcoholic sugary drinks. So the alcoholic sugary drinks are getting you on both sides, right? Because alcohol is a magnesium diuretic, so it makes you pee out more magnesium. Plus, when you got the sugar in the drinks, it's harder for your body to process it because you don't have the magnesium there. So when you know you go into the club, you know you got your little Bahama Mama or whatever people be drinking at the club and shit. If you got a sugary alcoholic drink, they getting you on both ends.
That's a fact. And that goes against the natural design. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's why I'm fighting with the community scholars, because the community scholars are arguing that there is no natural design to life. And that to me is a big part of the problem that we got to deal with folks. Photosynthesis, right? The reason why, so just think about how it's packaged. Photosynthesis, the greens, the chlorophyll, the magnesium, right, is packaged with the magnesium so that your body uses that to break down and create the glucose that your body has. The magnesium's already pre-packaged with the carbohydrates. Once we start the adulterating process where we now are removing fiber, removing pigment, remember chlorophyll is part of that pigment gang. So we remove the pigment, we remove the fiber. When we do that, we remove the magnesium. This is why I always tell people the pigment and the fiber usually locks in all of your other goodies. All of your vitamins, minerals, enzymes, antioxidants usually is locked in between the pigment and the fiber. So when we process foods and remove those things, we open up the door to, chaos. You know what I'm saying? We open up the door to disorder. But a lot of things, as I'm having this debate and all of these conversations with the community scholars, right? I'm realizing how impactful this subject is to corporate America, because a lot of things that fly, a lot of things that just, the way people process information and the way they process every day, if they understood that there was some sort of design, the decision-making process would be way different. The decision-making process would be different. The way we view products would be different. The way we view foods would be different. The way we view our relationships with other people would be different. Like, we would just process life differently. So because there is no design, there is no supposed to do this, supposed to have that. It's free for all. It's do as you do. It's just what is it? Aleister Crowley world. That's what we're in. We're in like a one big Aleister Crowley amusement park. Do as thou wilt.
We got a couple of comments, and I just want to circle back on this. Keisha says no sugar in my alcohol. Says Keisha. I've been wanting to get a magnesium supplement for a while. Sad I missed a part of the show that will confirm why.
Wait. How we just going past Keisha that fast?
This is all Keisha.
Oh, okay.
These both of those comments were both Keisha.
Them cakes be flapping for Keisha, boy.
No, I'm just saying. No OJ, no straw. When you give it to me, you ain't give it to me raw. I learn. And when you drink absolute straight, it burn. Enough to give your chest hairs a perm. I don't need a chemical bloat to pull a hoe. All I need is chemical bank to pay them out.
The New York rappers.
That's Method Man. That's classic Wu-Tang.
Tari said, is there a way to get magnesium in your food without a supplement?
Greens, anything green, just eat it. Anything that contains chlorophyll contains magnesium because that's a part of the chlorophyll.
Heather says, this is why Europeans think our food is too sweet and seasoned.
I wouldn't put those two things together, Heather. Those two things don't go together. Sweet and seasoned. That's two different things. Sweet is processed. Seasoned is just Black folks, Caribbean folks. I can't even say Black folks. I'm going to just say Caribbeans because all of your Spanish folks, even your Mexicans, Central America, so Europeans are not, they cook on the bland side. They're not really season friendly. No, it's just a fact. They cook.
Paul Johnson said, what's the solution? Hit up AmericanHealer.website, get your bitters, blue magic, detox kits, and more.
Let's go, Paul. W. Paul in the chat.
I see we got the EnQi acolytes here.
Hey.
He said, what about getting magnesium from tree nuts?
Interesting.
So with the tree nuts, you have to worry about phytates. Phytates are inositol derivatives, and they can also chelate minerals. So you can still get them from tree nuts, from some tree nuts, but some of it's gonna get chelated by the phytic acid.
Wait, what did you say about phytates?
It's gonna got no ass at all, inositol.
Right, they're inositol derivatives.
Yeah,
they're inositol derivatives.
I know, but I'm just saying, like the general listening audience.
Okay, all right. Sorry,
get your magnesium. I'm sorry,
your ass way easier. Look, it'd be way easier to say it's a phosphorus. You know what I'm saying? Like packaging.
It's a phosphorus compound, yes.
Yeah,
and the phosphorus can chelate. Yeah, the phosphates can chelate. They can chelate the ions.
Keisha said, "Can we get magnesium from any other nuts?" Oh God.
See, y'all wonder why Tom gets out so often. Like this is prime example right here. She running wild in the chat. Because I'm not here with the band.
HJ, so open the door with baby oil and nipples. That's all I'm gonna say. And you over there talking about you running out of bottles of magnesium lotion.
None of this is gonna detract from the fact that you asked about a naked man in the group chat. So look, you can do all of the campaigning and politicking that you want to. This is not gonna take the weight off your shoulders. Like
two grown ass men. He sent that to two grown ass men. Naked pictures of another man to two grown men.
Actually, I sent a video of somebody complaining about it. It doesn't even have him in there. Okay, it's a comedian called Shuler the Don or Shuler King, and he was complaining about it as well. So he also had a traumatic experience being exposed to this Benzino situation.
I would just like the chat to know that when he posted the Benzino in the chat, neither me nor EnQi or Tanei responded to EnQi. I just want to make sure we're clear that we are clear. We did not respond to that text message. I just want to make sure we did not engage. Benzino got naked like D'Angelo a few years back, and the video resurfaced when D'Angelo passed. That's what happened, Keisha. Yeah. And EnQi doesn't want to take responsibility for his actions.
Wow, that's crazy.
You had a bad experience with him. What the fuck?
Wait, with Benzino or
with Benzino?
That's kind of believable. You know how like there's
W's
like,
in the chat for Keisha. Let's go.
There's certain people that when you see them, like you know that something's like just not right about them. That's pretty believable. That
she said he's crazy.
I can believe that. I can definitely.
We are supporting Keisha. W in the chat for Keisha.
Keisha, what was you doing with Benzino? He is absolutely
out
fucking
here in them
crazy.
Streets. What you mean? She was having straight drinks. You know what I'm saying? Mufkazoot.
What the hell? Keisha, we're gonna need to hear that story.
You know Benzino be off that Mufkazoot.
She said, I got stories. I know you do.
That's terrible.
That's
very terrible.
That is crazy. So all right, tonight we were talking about blood and magnesium and cardiovascular dilation or cardiovasculation. What do you call it? Vacillation.
Vasodilation.
You know what's really cool too? So anybody that like maybe having Viagra is like the the go-to drug for like ED. A lot of people have ED because they're magnesium deficient, and a lot of people can't resolve that if they take magnesium supplement.
Typically though, you want to make sure you have. Typically though, you want to make sure you get your vitamin K together, which is the reason it's good to get the greens, because the greens have vitamin K and magnesium in ratio already together, because the vitamin K it kind of like accentuates the impact of magnesium. Magnesium has the opposite effect to calcium, but what vitamin K will do is it will remove the calcium from the circulatory system and push it into the bones.
So magnesium deficiency is one of the reasons why you get atherosclerosis, because the calcium is what causes the hardening, but the magnesium reverses it. So most of the time where you're getting inflammation inside the cardiovascular system is because you have too much calcium and you have no magnesium to counterbalance it. So that also helps with the calcium stiffens the arteries and the magnesium loosens it up.
Got milk?
Uh-oh. Nuts, seeds, legumes, whole grains, dark leafy greens, fruits, avocados, and bananas are a particularly good source of magnesium.
Avocados are really, really good magnesium.
Somebody just did a quick Google.
Vitamins too.
Somebody hit the Google demon and dropped it in the chat.
No, I typed it in the Google demon.
Oh,
so avocados are particularly good because vitamin K, I do believe it's fat soluble. And avocados are really good source of healthy fat, so it'll help you absorb the vitamin K better.
Yeah.
It says here dark chocolate. Choose dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa solids for a magnesium-rich treat. I did that one day before the gym last week. I had pure like cocoa, like it doesn't have like the sugar.
I'm worried about your gym trips. You always have something crazy on your way.
I had this.
I get concerned.
It's got 2 grams of sugar per serving. Okay, it's called Taza. Taza. 95% dark.
Oh, I like those. I like, yeah. I'm not sure about the toddler, but I like those.
You know, something that's real simple that most people can't afford. The plain Hershey's cocoa. The plain Hershey's cocoa has a lot of magnesium in it. Now, the downside is that
it got the other shit in there.
Yes,
I was about to say,
got some heavy metals in it too that you got to be careful.
I can't co-sign the Hershey's anything.
But there are other brands out there. There are other brands out there that are a little bit better about the heavy metals. So.
Well, how come mine doesn't say magnesium in the nutrition facts?
They don't normally put that in the nutrition facts for whatever reason.
That's a conspiracy.
Magnesium is one of those things that a lot of things, like a lot of products, don't track for whatever reason.
That sounds like a conspiracy, Tanei. If it's so important, why is that not on the label?
Now, hold on. Important is where things get crazy.
Yeah, it's important.
Important says who?
Yeah, that's a loaded word.
A pharmaceutical company says it's important for it to not be on labels and for you to not know about it. You should not have that education. They are making a lot of money. That's what I'm trying to bring you back around to. That was one of the main things that the AI was saying, which is why that person, whoever that was, had the AI saying it, because they probably knew. Like last week, I had to go in a witness protection program. That person was just like, you know what? We're just going to use a whole disguise and a fake person to just, we're going to fake it. That was crazy.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Because Keisha said she's using, what'd you say, cacao powder? So cacao powder, let's type in,
you might as well just drop the link.
Magnesium.
You might as well bring Keisha up on the platform real quick so she can explain to us the Benzino situation.
No, you don't want to do that.
Cacao powder is an exceptional source of magnesium, containing a very high concentration of mineral. A typical 100-gram serving of raw cacao powder provides approximately 499 milligrams of magnesium, which is more than the recommended daily intake for most adults. Wow, I take cacao powder almost daily.
Cacao powder is really high in dietary fiber too. For the amount that you're getting, I was really surprised by that. It's a really good source of dietary fiber.
So are you getting a little high off of that cacao powder?
I might be. I don't know. Why?
Is you doing the dark chocolate and the cacao powder? I think you're getting a little buzz, Chan.
Well, I had the cacao powder. I mean the chocolate.
You do know chocolate give you a little buzz.
Yeah, I had that before the gym. I had like a couple of munchies before I went to the gym with the chocolate. Matter of fact, this shit, it said it expired in August. So I guess I could still eat it. It'll be all right. They just put the date on there. It's a suggestion. It's just to cover their legals.
Only in KeMedicine. Only on KeMedicine.
Keisha said if I talk about Benzino, he will get jail time. Lord have mercy.
Oh, wow.
Told you. Just saying.
You have a fresh cacao plant on the counter. Oh, you just got to chew the plant. Yeah, chew the plant up. That's good. Eat the soil too.
What?
So I do that, and I noticed that you mentioned cacao and magnesium, and I checked my cacao powder.
Did you just slide in and eat the dirt?
And it never said how much magnesium was in there.
Yeah, it just doesn't track it for whatever reason.
Wow. This is a conspiracy.
Well, I just want to say that there is a food chemistry book on Amazon by someone that we know,
who may or may not be in witness protection.
Where is? I done looked up my previous purchases. It got EnQi books in here. Done popped up in the, but I can't find my cacao powder. Is it not listed anymore? Did I spell cacao wrong?
Amazon might have stopped selling it.
They might have stopped selling that brand. Oh, here we go. I found it. I spelled powder wrong. Right? So this is the brand I use. Let's go to the, where is it? Nutrition facts. Yo, this crazy. It don't say magnesium. Yo, you might have to start up something, man, and talk about the plot to kill magnesium. The plot to the hidden plot to.
Or it sound almost like a melanin versus diabetes. We might have to really start up a movement about this. Like, this is crazy.
Calories, fat, cholesterol, sodium, carb, fiber, sugars, protein, vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium. Does not say magnesium. We should sell cacao powder that has the magnesium content on a label. We probably could kill it with. We could sell the same exact thing, except mention how much magnesium is in it and kill the game right now. I just gave somebody a product idea.
Cacao powder is really good too for people that are trying to kick coffee, which I know there's not many people out there that are trying to do that. But if you work for some reason trying to, decrease the amount of coffee you were drinking in a day, then cacao is a really good substitute.
Interesting. I did notice that. I did notice that. Like I crave the I don't want the coffee after I have mine.
Yeah, so cacao has a compound in it called theobromine, and theobromine is kind of adjacent to caffeine. It's just not as potent.
Oh.
And it has a lot of the same effects as magnesium. It's a vasodilator, it's a bronchodilator, so it opens your lungs up, so you're able to get more oxygen into your body.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a very good calming effect too. So you're a lot more mellow when you eat things that have cacao in them. It's because of the theobromine.
Yeah, it helps you to get high. It helps you to get that high feeling.
Yeah.
I have a nice poop after too. Nice bowel movement.
That might be some of that might be the fiber.
It's getting dark. It is getting dark.
That's science, EnQi. Bowel movement is important to the human body and its functions.
I just know how it goes here on KeMedicine. It starts out innocent and then it gets,
It's good for your skin too.
What's that? Theobromine?
No, cacao powder.
Oh, okay.
Cacao powder is good for your skin too. So when your body uses collagen, it'll take tannins and it'll kind of like weave it in between the different collagen fibers, and it makes it stronger. So when you're missing, the pigments, because that's basically all tannins are. Tannin is just pigment. Where you're missing those pigments, then your collagen is not as strong as it's supposed to be. So that's your skin gets loose, it gets wrinkly. But when you take collagen, or you have when you have upregulation of collagen synthesis, if you have tannins around too, the tannins will kind of strengthen it and make it a little bit more tensile. So your skin looks a lot healthier.
Yeah, I got collagen amino acids in my protein profile.
So the cheat code for that, I think, is you take collagen with vitamin C and some kind of tannin source. So it can be green tea or it can be cacao powder, and you're gonna have a nice little tandem effect. The vitamin C is gonna upregulate more collagen production, and then when the collagen gets produced, it's gonna be stronger because you got the pigment in there that's weaving in between it. So you're gonna have real strong collagen production.
What's the ultimate pre-workout?
Rice Krispie Treats, coconut water.
I knew he was gonna go back to that. EnQi, what's the ultimate pre-workout, yo?
The ultimate pre-workout?
Yeah.
This is probably not as delicious as Rice Krispie Treats. But I'm gonna say
cocaine.
Nice little no, definitely. See, I knew it start out cool, and then the cacao powder just gonna turn into white powder. Like, it's just no. I was gonna say some raw coconut water, and a couple bananas.
If I'm not trolling and I'm being serious, I would say watermelon juice with a little bit of either lemon or lime juice and a little and like a pinch of sea salt.
I'm about to go back to my pinch of sea salt. EnQi got me off my pinch of sea salt when I went and bought that that oceanic sea salt. What's that shit called? From China.
Overpriced powder.
I gotta grind up my salt. What's this salt I got? Chat. What's it called again? That expensive salt.
Right. Overpriced powder.
There's watermelon water. You could buy it. It's more expensive than coconut water.
Watermelon.
Yeah, I was about to say. Not the Celtic.
I mean, there's some places sell the cold press though.
Himalayan. That's the one. They got the cold press, right?
We got the watermelon on the website.
What the hell is that?
Some herbs we got.
Damn. Watermelon?
Watermelon.
You drink that?
No, it's capsules. You take the capsules.
Pre-workout?
No, this is pre-bedtime.
Oh, okay.
Pre-bedtime. It's going to increase your lucid dreaming. And
talk to the ancestors?
No, we still got the moon rocks for...
Target got cold press? Really? Interesting. Okay. All right. All right. So banana milk with just made with coconut water is basically what you're saying. Because that's basically what banana milk is. It's just water and bananas. So you're saying get a banana, get some coconut water, drink that down, and that's going to be a good pre-workout?
Yep. You want to throw some cinnamon up in that joint, go crazy.
What the cinnamon going to do?
Everything. Everything. Cinnamon is amazing. Cinnamon is like, seriously, cinnamon is like one of the most widely overlooked kitchen chemistry. Cinnamon is kitchen chemistry on steroids. Cinnamon is amazing.
I had a cinnamon sugar donuts this weekend.
Cinnamon lowers blood sugar by itself.
Really?
Yeah, cinnamon is epic.
So that's why the cinnamon sugar donuts is a great pair, because they kind of like
No. You see, it starts off innocent, family out there, and it just gets dark.
Cinnamon is a versatile spice that offers numerous potential health benefits, primarily due to its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Those benefits range from improved heart and brain function to better blood sugar control. Lowers cholesterol and triglycerides, reduces blood pressure, improves blood flow, increase insulin sensitivity, lowers blood sugar levels, fights oxidative stress, reduces inflammation, fights bacteria and fungi, supports oral health, improves memory and learning, protects
kitchen chemistry, volume 1 and volume 2, you know.
Regulates the digestion, alleviates stomach issues. Wow.
He's still going.
Cinnamon doing a lot.
Kitchen chemistry, volume 1 and volume 2.
So cinnamon is actually really interesting too, because some of the compounds, so in medicine, one of the things that you have to balance with drugs, especially things that affect your nervous system, is going through the blood-brain barrier, right? So when you're entering from the bloodstream, a lot of compounds can't pass that barrier because the brain is very hydrophobic or water fearing, where the rest of the matrix is hydrophobic, which means it's water loving. A lot of compounds in cinnamon can actually pass through the blood-brain barrier, and they can actually stop some of the compounds that build up in neurodegenerative disorders like Parkinson's disease. So this cinnamon is really good for neurocognition and reducing the amount of information that's in the brain too, which is really unique, because it's hard to find. That's one of the hardest things in medicinal chemistry to do, is to find a drug that's supposed to be a central nervous system agonist which is something that goes into your central nervous system. It can bind to a receptor and then make it do the thing that the native ligand does. It's very hard to find drugs that do that. I actually put that as a test question on. So my students had an exam today, and I actually put there's a compound that came out that started off as a plant derivative, and it was used for smoking cessation. I think it was called cystine.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a company called Achieve Life Sciences. They came back, and the only thing they did was they changed. They basically put it in an acid solution and turned it into a salt, and so that increased the profile of the pharmacokinetic profile of it, so that it could actually pass the blood-brain barrier. So I asked them a question. I was like, "Hey, this is this compound. This is the only modification that it made. What do you think happened to this compound to now make it a better or better brain receptor agonist?" And a couple people got it right. I'll have to finish grading those exams, but yeah, that's something that's very common that happens, is trying to find compounds that can actually have some kind of neurological effect, because there's a lot of difficulty in passing the blood-brain barrier.
Wow. So the blood-brain barrier is what now?
So essentially, your brain is very a lot of it's made of compounds that do not like water.
Okay.
So the shield basically between your brain and the rest of your body is that barrier of hydrophobic compounds. So essentially it's repelling water. But most of the things that are carried in your body are carried in an aqueous matrix, which aqueous means water, or water, or a solution that has water in it. So trying to get molecules to pass from the aqueous portion of the body into the hydrophobic portion of the body is very difficult, especially with the brain. And the part of that is by design. You don't want everything that's in the bloodstream being able to diffuse freely back and forth between the brain, because the brain controls so many processes. So you don't want things to just be able to come in and come out. A lot of it has to be actively transported across the membrane, but you'll have a subset of compounds that can freely diffuse or freely leave the aqueous part of the body and go into the hydrophobic part of the body, which is part of your brain. And so when that's able to happen, then you have these effects on the brain, like with the cinnamon compounds. With the cinnamon compounds are actually beneficial, because they essentially keep, they keep everything regulated properly. They keep, junk from building up in the brain. And they're able to reach into the brain, pull bad stuff out, and then they're able to be released through the glymphatic system, and your body's able to excrete them.
EnQi, what you looking at over there?
Kitchen Chemistry Volume 2.
What you find?
No comment.
You're not gonna have this energy for the community scholars. I just want to go ahead and put that out there.
Of course not. This is loving, brotherly love energy. The community scholars, we be scrapping.
Let's go to my other story. Where is it? Hold on. Wrong folder. KeMedicine. There we go. Research shows, let's put this on the screen so people can follow along here, for those that can read. Research shows a 72-hour fast can completely rebuild your immune system. A study from the University of Southern California has revealed that fasting for 72 hours can trigger a complete regeneration of the immune system. Researchers found that prolonged fasting causes the body to deplete its glucose and fat reserves, forcing it into a detoxifying state that eliminates damaged cells and toxins. When normal eating resumes, stem cells are activated, leading to the production of fresh, healthy white blood cells. This immune reboot effect was observed in both mice and humans, particularly in chemotherapy patients who showed improved immune health after fasting cycles. Lead researcher Dr. Walter Longo explains that during fasting, a gene called PKA is suppressed. This gene must be turned off for stem cells to enter regenerative mode. As a result, the immune system essentially clears out older, weaker components and rebuilds itself anew. While more research is needed to explore the full range of benefits across organs, the study suggests that fasting could be a powerful drug-free strategy for enhancing immunity, especially for those with weakened systems due to aging or cancer treatment. True or false?
Trolling. Give me 1 second and I'll tell you why it's trolling.
Oh, shit.
I didn't say it's false. I just said they're trolling. Somebody bring me my charger.
University of USC Leonard Davis School of Gerontology.
Is this University of Southern Cal?
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been to USC's campus?
Why?
That shit is weird, dog. So like it's in downtown LA, right? But it's like the forum is on one side and the hood is on the other side. So it's like the campus is real weird. Like like you come in on one side, it's like crackheads on one side of the campus, but then it's like, hey, Staples Center right here. It's like how did I get over here? Like this is really weird. It's really weird.
They always build universities next to the hood. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think because they want to keep like a proliferation of drugs flowing to the students. I'm not exactly sure.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I can't co-sign that. I don't know what's going on.
Like every university is built next to the hood. I can't name one that's not built next to the hood.
UT Knox is not built by the hood.
Who's that?
University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
Oh, okay.
UT Knox is actually in the middle of downtown.
Interesting.
So it's not in the hood. And it's surrounded by, well, the property values around the campus have gone up substantially.
Keisha said U of M.
Yeah, they're not putting, yeah. If she's talking about University of Minnesota, they're definitely not putting that in the hood.
She said University of Missouri, Kansas City. That's what Heather said. Georgia Tech was built next to the projects before they destroyed them. Yeah. Yeah, they always putting universities next to the hood. I'm trying to tell you because they want kids.
JSU is next to the hood and it's kind of bad.
What's JSU?
Jackson State University.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Jackson State University. Yeah,
Mad Dog said definitely every HBCU.
Yeah, they do the HBCUs dirty. Yeah, they definitely do.
Mad Dog.
It's either a hood or it's just like a food desert. Like there's just nothing. There's nothing that's like economically prosperous around the HBCUs.
Mad Dog got a degree from a primarily white institution and a HBCU. She's like a blue-blooded black. She's our house. What do you call our resident Boule Negro?
Like the AUC in Atlanta, like the Clark, Spelman, Morehouse, all that shit is in the hood.
Word?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Clark Spelman, yeah. What happened, Glam? You know it's true. Glam know it's true. She a Boule Negro. She always know the Boule shit. The study was done on subjects going through chemotherapy. When you starve, the system tries to save energy, and one of the things it can do to save energy is to recycle a lot of immune cells that are not needed, especially those that may be damaged. EnQi, you got it?
What?
You
My
said they,
oh yeah.
No, I thought you was gonna dispel this myth over here. Just what's going on?
No, there's no myth to dispel.
So you said they trolling.
They're trolling.
How they trolling?
Because they don't mention. So if you notice, you don't see the word autophagy in that little.
I did notice that.
Yeah, so you don't see the word autophagy in there. And then they don't tell you that, okay, so we just started our protein class. We're on week 2. I think we're on week 2, day 3. And page 17. Page 17, we literally just finished talking about this in class because we were talking about how fast different types of cells replace themselves. So your primary white blood cell that's on the prowl, right? So It's the most abundant white blood cell you have. It's called the neutrophil. And neutrophils replace themselves in, depending on what you got going on, anywhere from 12 hours to 2-3 days anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I could make the claim and say doing XYZ will have you replace your immune system in 72 hours. We're gonna replace your immune system. Like, bruh, I could eat, cornflakes and scratch my nuts, and I'm gonna replace my immune system. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not. It just went crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? And then if we add the fasting component. The fasting component is going to boost the melanin concentrating hormone through the roof, which is going to get the ghrelin and the growth hormone going, and the autophagy is going to shoot up. So now you got autophagy, which is your sirtuins and all those other things going on. But so that's why I say it's not necessarily inaccurate, but it's somebody who knows the truth. They know the science, but they're distorting it to probably attach that to some sort of TikTok or Instagram store.
The way they spun the study.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it's just trolling. You know what I'm saying? It's clickbait. 72-hour fast allow you to renew your immune system. Like, what if I just instead smoke blunts, loose Newports, and drink Budweisers for 72 hours?
It would do the same thing?
Without the autophagy, sure. You would still replace your immune cells. In fact, you might replace them even faster because you put them in so much work.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So they make it seem like it's a car and you need a mechanic to kind of go under the car and change stuff out. Like, this is the blueprint. When we're talking about the human body, we're talking about the blueprint that builds itself.
So like every 24 hours, don't you get a new immune system anyway?
Not necessarily totally a new immune system, but the neutrophils, which are on the prowl, sure.
And how do you get
Isn't it like, I think it's like every 7 years? Like your body is basically brand new. Like all of the cells in your body have been replaced.
Yeah. But each, you got a bunch of different cell groups. So you got some cells that are really long lived. That's why they throw it out there to 7 years. Because really, if we exclude maybe 5 or 10 different types of cell groups, you renew your whole body every year.
Keisha said, I smoke weed and fast, so my autophagy is on point.
Bruh.
We got to get Keisha to break down the Benzino thing, bro. Come on, man. We got to get
the Benzino demons are trying to fight to the surface. The story wants to be told.
That is a fact. That is a fact. That story wants to be told on KeMedicine.
Tanei, is there anything you want to add to the science stuff that he was just talking about with this immune system and chemotherapy and fasting stuff?
Wow, chemotherapy. That was crazy.
That's what they said. The study was done on people with chemotherapy.
What? Oh, I didn't see that part. That
was the patients.
Nah, that makes it way that totally changes the shade of that post. That's crazy. Patients going through chemotherapy, they running through white blood cells like nobody's business. Yeah, they running through white blood cells like nobody's business. They need somebody going through chemo. What they would need instead of that, fasting is crazy for a person going through chemo. That is not the advice I would give a person.
They probably feel terrible.
Yeah, that is not the advice I would give a person going through chemo, even though
what, fasting?
Yeah, fasting is not the way to go. You know, a lot of people think that because they saw a lot of videos with YouTube people on there, and like, oh, cancer, you can fast it away. Like, nope, nope, nope. Because people that never heard of fasting fast on chemo because chemo makes them so sick, and they be vomiting and all that after the chemo. So a lot of times they don't eat because their belly just don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? But they need to eat. This is one of the things. This is one of the reasons why we talk about um, protein synthesis. And one of the reasons why I'm trying to change people's outlook on essential protein or essential amino acids versus non-essential amino acids. The bulk of your amino acids that your body needs is the non-essentials. But when you say non-essential, it almost sounds like not important.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about these.
Yeah, those are just the ones that the body doesn't form up.
The essential ones.
Right.
But the thing is, your body forms the non-essential amino acids
Right.
out of carbohydrates and fats. So if we go on a fast,
You can't.
where is your body getting amino acids to replace all the cells and tissues that you quote unquote trying to heal?
Because you need protein for themselves.
They're all made out of amino acids.
Right.
Your body is primarily made out of water and amino acids. Like if we had to reduce it to two primary ingredients, it's water and amino acids. And then you kind of got like fat splashed around everywhere.
Is that true tonight?
Minerals for the skeleton.
But here's the thing about the minerals. If we get rid of the protein, you don't need the minerals because most minerals are functioning in some sort of protein motif, whether that be enzymes, tissue structures, or somehow the mineral elements that our body is using is in conjunction with the amino acids. So healing is not really, healing is not necessarily about just starving your body all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what it is? And you're going to think I'm trolling when I say this, but I'm going to tell you the truth. It's the chakra people.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm telling you, it's the chakra people because the people watching the chakra people are watching these Indian Swami videos. And these people believe in not eating for 6 weeks, 3 months, and they be frauding. Those are the biggest scammers on earth.
Yo, that was wilder than Gupta. Like Gupta has been like the lead for Jordan for a long time. That might have replaced it.
That's a fact, bro.
That might have replaced it.
That's a fact, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like they be fraud. They scam-malicious out there, bro. They is zero games out there. They'll tell you with fat stomachs, they haven't eaten in 12 months. They've been fasting. It's love and spiritual attention that's given them, like they gaining weight from love. Like they wild out there with the red dots and all that. Them people is wild with that, And we watching that. Black folks, we watching them to what they saying all these things, and we like, oh yeah, this is gonna activate my, they come on, man. These people is bugging. You need to eat, so you need to have a sandwich. Like, you need to eat. You need to eat. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of what it is that you're eating. A lot of times you want to, it's what you're eating and then your cycles of eating. How much time are you giving your body off? It's not necessarily that starving your body is good. It's just your body wasn't designed to be consuming 16 hours a day that you're awake. You know what I'm saying? 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, cool. And eating doesn't mean just the act of putting food in your mouth and chew it up. If you have food in your digestive system that's not digested, that whole process your body views as eating. So eating a large meal at one time and then 2 hours later you back at it and then 2 more hours through, your body was constantly eating the whole day you were awake. So you have to give your body time. You know what I'm saying? You have to give your body time so it can digest, and then time to assimilate, and then time to get rid of that stuff. You know, you got to give your body space to operate, because your systems, your body systems are integrated. Your body systems are integrated. So and then you only have one energy system.
What?
So you only have one energy system. So your body has to split energy and attention to a variety of places.
What, ATP?
So, yeah, primarily. You know what I'm saying? So it's like ace. Well, how's it go? Jack of trades, ace of none.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you want to allow your body to focus. You know what I'm saying? You want to allow your body to do a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, break this food down. We eating. When you eat, go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But give your body time to break that stuff down. Remember, it's going to take you 4 to 5 hours for your potential insulin to disappear and all that. So that means that, from my perspective, you need at least a 5-hour window between, big meals.
Depending on what you're eating.
No.
Because
Period.
greens and stuff is gonna, like, plant foods is gonna digest. Especially if you have like a smoothie with it, that's gonna digest faster than a steak or a fish.
Maybe, maybe not. Because people will be having big smoothies and them joints be like 10,000 calories of pure sugar. They be having a smoothie and think they did something good. They like, yo, I was sleepy and all that after that smoothie, man. That smoothie hit the spot, yo. That was crazy. Like, no, that was your body. That was called the itis. You plate of soul food to get the itis. Okay, that you put your immune system that your body was trying to.
Oh.
Your body did not have enough energy to put the fire out that you caused, so it put you to sleep, because you are a menace to society. Yeah, you are a menace to society. Your body said, take a nap. Let's get you to relax, champ.
Shout out Tari. Tari said, jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Talk heavy, Tari. Every once in a while, Tari come through, man.
I don't know if Tari came through.
Once a day, Tari comes through, at least once a day. I'm telling you. He come through clutch.
I might agree with that, but I don't know if it was that moment right there.
That was one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Overstressing your body is not
I'm trying to take Tari under the wing and show him the way. He's from Ohio, so it's a little tough, you know what I mean? But we gonna
hit. Well, they got Amazon delivery.
They don't have Amazon.
You know what else they got in Ohio too? That is like a total abomination on the earth.
Wow, this is getting dark. This is crazy.
No, because when you hear it, you're gonna know. Tari already know what I'm finna say.
What?
They got chakra temples out there?
It might as well be a chakra temple. They got one on every corner. Skyline chili. Skyline chili is the worst thing that has ever been created.
Hey, yo, they try to get me to go to that place.
Who tried to get you to go to that place?
My Ohio peoples. When I was in Akron, they was like, they said people be waiting down the block for this shit. And is this the same spot?
Yeah, they selling that.
You said Skyline chili?
Yeah, they selling that 75-cent pork for $20 in there.
Just look up the ingredients of Skyline chili. It is an absolute abomination.
They're making a killing in there. They're selling that pork for 50. They buying that pork for 50 cents, selling it for $20. They're going crazy in there.
Born in Greece, built in Cincinnati.
Listen, they definitely sprinkling crack on it too.
No, they violating cinnamon. They're violating cinnamon in Skyline chili. I want Skyline chili brought up on charges. They're definitely violating cinnamon in there.
Let's go ahead and ask the Google demons, because their website's being, you know what? Let's see. Let's ask the Google
website
demons.
Is being evasive. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not as easy to find. Ground beef, the meat base for chili. Beef broth, tomato salsa paste, onion and garlic. Spices, chili powder, cinnamon, allspice, cumin, cloves, cocoa powder, cayenne pepper. What's wrong with this?
They put it over spaghetti noodles.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Oh, I
spaghetti.
did see that. I saw that on the website.
Ain't nothing wrong with spaghetti noodles.
They take this whole abomination that looks like wet dog food.
I thought that was cheese.
It is wet.
There's cheese in it too.
No, it's animals and everything in there, bro. Don't believe the hype.
Yo, wait, what is that on top? That's noodles?
They put cats and rats and everything.
Is that a hot dog in the middle? Oh, that's a chili dog. It's a chili dog.
They go insane with the Skyline chili dog. Ohio need to be chopped off from the rest of the United States for Skyline chili, bro.
Wow, that's noodles.
I feel like you got an untold Skyline chili story that you didn't tell us.
No comment.
Exactly. I knew it was personal. It was just
three-way.
Sounded like that magnesium lotion.
Spaghetti.
Don't bring my magnesium lotion into this. It has nothing to do with that. Not even the same.
I ain't gonna hold you. This sounds like it tastes good tonight.
Wow.
It's getting dark.
This is not good tonight?
Tonight, he loved it.
Huh?
Tonight loved it.
Tar, you ever ate here before?
Stop lying. Why are you lying?
You didn't like it? You didn't like it tonight?
No.
Why?
No, this shit is terrible. It's nasty. Like, what you mean? Like,
oh, it tastes bad.
I gotta have another reason besides it being nasty. It's gross.
It tastes bad. How do you mess up chili?
Imagine chili that kind of tastes like chili with spaghetti sauce in it.
Oh,
doused in cinnamon, like absolutely doused in cinnamon, with bags of Walmart cheese.
That's crazy.
Over spaghetti noodles.
There was no reason to. First of all, there's no reason to violate spaghetti noodles, and there's no reason to violate Walmart. You didn't have to mention that it was Walmart cheese.
Yes, Walmart cheese. Yeah.
That was nasty work right there.
Glenn, can we make that on Cooking with HJ?
Oh my God, I'm not tuning in for that episode.
You gotta tune in. This is your recipe.
I'm not tuning in.
Wow. Make sure that if you do that, you put Tanai's name in the title.
I don't want to be I can know.
We gonna call that Tanai's chili.
Absolutely not.
Tanai spaghetti noodles.
No, absolutely.
Tanai cinnamon spaghetti noodles. That's what you gotta call that.
No, absolutely not.
Glenn, come on, we can make our own chili, throw some cheese and some noodles on top. I bet you it's banging. Chop up some hot dogs up in there too.
Y'all yourselves right now.
I'm getting minus the cinnamon. This sounds like a really good meal.
In the ingredients. We'll get rid of that one.
Get rid of it. The only thing saving it. You want to get
the only thing good. We're gonna get rid of. We ain't putting none of that.
Just go full DJ. Like
yeah.
We can't do that, Glenn. I vote
Glenn,
no.
Please,
damn.
Please do not encourage.
She said no. That's my sous chef. And she said no.
Lord Trollington.
This is crazy. Chili is a 2 to 4 hour process. It ain't nothing but some ground beef. Who
says that's really beef though? But who says that's ground beef though? Like who says that's ground beef?
It's ground beef.
You didn't see that video with the Mexican people was losing body parts in the beef joint and all that?
I mean, it's gonna be some human cells in there.
Okay. It's gonna be a little piggly wiggly, a little cat, little They might as well call that zoo meat. You know what I'm saying? It's plethora of animals in there.
A 3-way chicken chili is 840 milligrams of sodium.
Come on now.
Is that something from Skyline Chili?
This is some Skyline.
They going to jail. Because listen, Black folks got a special place in their heart for high blood pressure, pun intended. So all you got to do is go get 1 or 2 of them, and that's it. You can go to sleep and not wake up.
This is crazy. 70 milligrams of cholesterol, 21 grams of carbs. What happened? Why you laugh?
Somebody going to jail.
70 milligrams of cholesterol is bad? You said cholesterol is good for high blood pressure.
No.
No, diabetes.
You need some new books.
Diabetes.
You got to get you some fresh
You
books.
said diabetes is connected to cholesterol.
I know. We got to get you some fresh books. Crazy out here. See, that's why I got to fight with the community scholars. I got to do it.
The community scholars definitely eat at Skyline Chili.
The community scholars might work in Skyline. Y'all laughing. They might be vested. They might be partial owners.
No, don't try to clean it up now. You said they work there. Don't try to clean it up and turn them into owners.
I mean, see, you the economics guy. For me, it's the same thing. I'm in the self-employed quadrant. You own where you work.
No, sir. You tried to clean that up. They tried to clean that up, Chad. With a metaphysics degree, yeah. Keisha said you definitely cleaned it up, yeah. He tried to clean that shit up. He turned them from drive-through employees to corporate.
You see how he seasons. You see how he adds seasoned salt to everything.
That's what you said.
I sent you I sent you a Schuler King video commenting on the Benzino situation.
Why do you keep going back to naked men?
Hold on. And then he added baby oil and nipples in. Just now, I said they on some, I'm not only a client, I'm the player president, you know what I'm saying? And then he put him in the drive-through window. Like I'm just highlighting in the seasoning right here, the additional sauce that is being added to the wings. That's all.
Chad, who said nipples more time in this broadcast?
See how he tried to ask them a question that shifts the guilt to me? I said it in a totally defensible sense.
Several times. Quantonomously.
I've been fighting for my life. So.
all brown chakra. Tonight, you've got a talk tomorrow, an important talk. I think this is.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Tonight.
Brown chakra tonight. You got to talk. Wait, what?
That was crazy. Wow.
That was a crazy segue right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. That seasoning right there.
Agent John said, "I've heard nipples and baby oil way too much," and that's the first time I seen him chat. I think that might be his first chat. Agent John. Tonight's meeting with Dr. Fauci and somebody else tomorrow. I think you gotta.
Agent John sound like he just clicked over
on
the screen. Agent John definitely has another screen open.
No, it's not tomorrow, but I still have to prep for it. I still got slides I have to do. So I'm doing a presentation in Mississippi tomorrow, talking about the research from my lab. So a lot of it is actually going to be my grad work, and my postdoc work, in looking at carbohydrate trafficking, lipid trafficking, and lipid signaling in mammalian cells and in fungal cells. So it'd be pretty cool.
It sounds like trafficking. You got me interested. It sounds like drug work.
So so like we talk a lot about carbohydrates in a energy fashion.
Is going to jail.
Carbohydrates are also really important signaling molecules too. And so my graduate work focused on a class of phospholipids called phosphoinositides. And phosphoinositides control a lot of different cellular signaling processes. So in my grad work, I made some derivatives of these
lipids.
These lipids that you could put into different cell lines. The cell lines will take the precursors, put them into the native lipids, and then you could use chemical methods to track them downstream. Yeah, so I mean, if you search my name plus inositol, my grad paper will come up.
How do you spell inositol?
INOSITOL.
Wait, say it again.
That's why you was trying to. Go ahead, say it. Spell it out for him.
INOSITOL.
SITOL. Inositol.
That's why you pulled that out of your back pocket earlier, because you had that fresh on your tongue.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at my nigga. My nigga is on PubMed, nigga. My Netcha is on PubMed. You don't see that shit right there? That should say Dr. Tanei J. Ricks, nigga.
Out here in these streets.
Huh? He on PubMed. You don't know no niggas on PubMed. You niggas don't even know how to read PubMed. You never even been on PubMed. My nigga is on PubMed.
Hello. Scholar's definitely not on PubMed.
You know Tanei.
Wow. He got pictures and shit. Figure
so
one.
It's really interesting too. So last year we had a paper come out. So the lead compound from that paper, we had a paper come out last year from University of Nebraska Med Center. So like I said, the phosphoinositides are really important for cellular growth processes, and so you'll find a lot of phosphoinositide signaling in cancer cells. So phosphoinositides control cancer cell growth too. So we had a group that was really interested in, they're basically trying to validate, there's a pathway called the YAP-TAZ-TEAD pathway, and it's essentially an activator sequence that turns on breast cancer cell proliferation. And so they use the compound from that lead paper to basically validate that the complex has to recruit phosphoinositides as a part of the activating complex, and so they used our compound to validate that. It got published in Embo Journal last year. If you search my name plus inositol plus YAP-TAZ-TEAD, and
how you spell TAZ-TEAD?
TAZ TEAD.
That's interesting. For have you, wait a minute, Tanei, have you read the KeMedicine book?
No.
Yeah, you would, because
there you are.
We spent a good bit of time in that book talking about cancer and cellular respiration, and you write in that pocket.
Yeah. So yeah, that paper came out last year.
I see a lot of Asian people up here.
So it's primarily their paper. It's primarily their paper, but since they use that compound, we got some authorship credit on the back end.
Nice.
Which is really cool.
So they used your shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Tanei, the real science guy.
Balling in these streets.
It's not Tanei the science guy, it's Tanei the real science guy.
Ooh, I like that.
I don't think that other guy got no PubMeds.
I feel like I'm in there when you add in real.
Huh? How'd you just try to insert? I'm over here glazing Tanei. You just try to insert yourself.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, me too.
I did. I felt like I was in there when you said real. Like that's.
You definitely in the community scholars. You definitely in the community scholars. You know.
So yeah, that paper, that my first paper, that was actually, I think
he didn't switch glasses.
2021 or 2022. That was one of the most cited or one of the most downloaded publications from Wiley for that year.
Yours? Wow. Setting records and shit.
That's an accomplishment right there.
And he sing too? Tanei, you singing? You a choir boy? You church boy singing?
Listen, there's no video of me singing at Hotep Con, so if there's no video, it did not happen.
That nigga was doing karaoke's. Yeah, I know.
no video evidence of that happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be talking about that on Thursday.
That's dope.
And talking about some of my postdoc work. My postdoc work was a lot different from my grad work. My postdoc work was in CH bond activation. So carbon hydrogen bonds. So carbon hydrogen bonds are very inert, which means that they're really hard to break. Which is good. That's a good thing because a lot of organic molecules are made up of carbon and hydrogen bonds. So them being really sturdy bonds is a good thing. But you have a lot of pharmaceuticals that are difficult to make because carbon hydrogen bonds are difficult to break. So you have this theory of drug optimization called late stage functionalization, and essentially you want to take molecules through a certain subset of reactions and then be able to add harder to manipulate functional groups at the end. And the reason that you want to do that is because a lot of those functional groups are really sensitive to a lot of the chemistry that you want to do in lab. So being able to put it on at the end is really advantageous for making pharmaceuticals very quickly. So CH activation is one of those ways that you can add in different functional groups that you normally wouldn't be able to add in. So a lot of my postdoc work was in looking at different systems that will allow you to do late stage functionalization through CH activation. And it's really interesting too because when you go through that kind of methodology, a lot of it resembles enzymes. So the interesting thing about enzymes is that enzymes are kind of like nature's small ligands, right? Where enzymes are really cool because they do a lot of the chemistry that we can't do, and it does it very, very efficiently and very specifically. So when you look at molecules most of the time, we look at them flat on the page, right? So when you think about molecules, you think about them being flat, but when you think about it from an organic chemistry context, molecules take up space,
Right.
and the functional groups are in very specific points. So even if something could be pointing to the left, something can be pointing to the right, and it's biologically significant. And a lot of enzymes can make that specific connection where we cannot do that in lab. Like we can't, like that's called stereo control. So there are some processes that happen in enzymes that are very, very difficult to mimic in a laboratory setting. Mostly because we have a lot of water in the atmosphere. Water interferes with a lot of different organic reactions. And so enzymes are able to overcome that because you can have different enzyme active sites. They can exclude water, they can bring water in if it's needed. Like they control a lot of chemical mechanisms within a very defined space. And
I feel like no, go ahead.
So when nature uses enzymes, it uses them for very specific purposes, and these enzymes will make pinpoint changes that are extremely accurate, and they 100% turn over their intended product, where that's something that's very difficult for us to recreate in lab.
I feel like that's what EnQi be talking about, like that perfect design.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Anti-Darwin stuff.
So so to kind of tie that in, that's one of the things that we chase in the organic chemistry context. We try to chase the things that nature does efficiently on its own. And that's why a lot of this stuff continues to get funded, because you're trying to find a way to mimic nature in the laboratory, and it's very, very hard to do.
Well, there it is.
Nature's at the GOAT level.
Yeah. There it is. Another classic episode of KeMedicine from our two scientists, our real scientists. Even though I'm the only one with a lab coat on, I'm a little bit of a scientist.
You put that lab coat back on this week? I thought you got suspended from lab coat. I thought you got suspended from lab coat privileges, sir, after mentioning. You know what? Never mind.
I'm a chem student. Okay, I'm a chem student every Tuesday, so I gotta wear my lab coat when we come and work out.
This is Hotepistan. We are chem students every day of our lives.
Yeah, but I only wear the lab coat once a day, once a week.
Yeah, he missed it. He missed it tonight. He didn't catch it. I threw the alley-oop. You know, Kim, Black, Kemet, Kim, you know, yeah.
Oh, you was doing some woke shit.
I was doing some Hotepistan shit, sir.
How it go, Kim? What?
That is not woke. Woke is, listen, woke is Joe Biden and Kamala.
No, that's fake woke. I'm talking about woke, like original woke.
Woke is chakras, man. I don't know about
that. Brown chakra open on tab 18.
You know, that's original. So you said Chem is black, and you said ist is to be of black. So chemistry is the action of being a nature.
I'm gonna buy that for $1. I think I'm gonna just roll with it. I don't.
There it is. There it is. Shout out to all my chemists in the chat.
Roll with that.
Yeah. Gutfeld says I'm a sociologist. Is that what Gutfeld said? I'm a different type of scientist. I'm gonna get my $750 PhD soon. But tonight we have to cut out early tonight. Sorry guys. But Tanei's got important science. He got to teach Dr. Fauci how to do science and some more shit. So, you know, while he hanging around this snooty science community, teaching these motherfuckers how to do the science stuff, you know what I mean? He got to get his rest and, you know, make sure his brain is functioning and all of that. So, you know, he can go in there. Yeah, he got to finish his slides.
This is crazy. Tanei is shutting down early tonight so he can magnesium lotion up the place. I just want to say that for the record, okay?
Heather said, good luck on your speech tomorrow.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Dubs in the chat for Tanei. Yeah,
if they have an active link, I'll post it in the Telegram. Sometimes they do active Zoom links where you can directly tune into the seminar.
Yeah,
they have one. I'll put it in the Telegram.
Yeah, send that in, man. We're gonna spam the chat with Hotep.
Put that to my phone, bro. What do you mean Telegram? I don't even know what that means.
I blocked you. Yeah. So you can't send no more naked men texts to my phone.
This is wild,
you don't know what Telegram is?
So, good night, folks. This has been another great episode of KeMedicine. I think this has been another great episode.
Let me tell you something, yo. When I first linked with EnQi, right? This nigga said,
I thought we were saying good night to the family, sir. I thought we were saying good night, family. This has been another great episode of KeMedicine. Tanei has to study and use the last bit of magnesium lotion.
So now this nigga text me like, yo, is it cool? I add you to the group chat. I was like, yeah, go ahead, add me. This nigga added me to a WhatsApp group chat.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna stall EnQi out for that because I actually use WhatsApp for my lab group chat.
But it doxes you, right? Like
it used to not dox you. Since they got bought by Facebook,
it doxes you. Your phone number shows up.
Yeah, your phone number, which for my lab is fine because we know all each other's phone numbers anyway. Yeah.
Right. So that's different. He's got me with the community scholars. I'm like, these niggas can't have my phone number.
Direct line of access.
Yeah, direct line of access with the community. I text EnQi. I was like, yo, respectfully, I gotta leave the group because
hold on. First of all, that group was composed of people who are in the chat right now. There are no community scholars that was in that group there, sir.
No, sir. Discord or Telegram. I'm gonna need you to get with the times. Even Signal, maybe. But WhatsApp is for people who speak Spanish, yo. That's literally what WhatsApp is for. Like, so you can speak to your family that just got deported. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck WhatsApp is for. Like, nobody uses WhatsApp for anything other than communicating with family outside the country.
That is that racism right there.
It's facts, chat. One in the chat, if you know WhatsApp is to speak to niggas in other countries. Nobody does group chats on WhatsApp.
He said, speak to niggas in other countries. That is not exactly what you said the first time. You said it's for Spanish people whose family members have been deported.
Also true.
Crazy.
Also
that was
true.
Nasty work right there. That was crazy.
Heather said, when my friends go to Africa. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to need you to upgrade your group chat, move them over to Telegram or Discord, and, join the rest of us in the 21st century, Mr. Scientist. Not a computer scientist, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Unnecessary roughness on this. It's crazy right now. They even have rules in a UFC fight, okay? Dirty. It's wild.
Chad, don't he do me dirty when I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? He do me dirty in the middle of the episode.
No, I do not.
Every single time.
No,
he do me dirty as soon as I don't know what I'm talking about. He start making faces, putting his head down. Treat me like a delinquent kid.
No, it's all love.
When one of my contractors goes to Europe, we use WhatsApp, but for nothing else. See, I told you.
Okay, stop helping me in the chat. You're not, just stop it, okay? Just stop typing.
Tari said, hit him up if you need help setting up a Discord, EnQi. So we got people willing to help you. And the
EnQi Discord server would probably go pretty crazy.
It probably would. You need to get on one. You could charge for that too, EnQi.
Discord server?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that.
See, we know you don't know what that means.
Whatever.
We gotta get you upgraded, man.
New books on Amazon.
Hey, you know what you can do? You can pay your books on Amazon inside your Discord server.
You could have them automatically promoted on Discord.
Matter of fact, you could make different channels inside of your Discord that are promoting each one of your different books.
You really could. You could do a lot with Discord. A lot of autonomous tasks. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have a nice little bot in there reminding people periodically, hey, click on add to cart, and make sure you check out.
Yeah. Yeah. You can have it trigger, like when people say certain words in the chat, it'll trigger. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But tonight, thank you very much, Dr. EnQi. Thank you very much. Another great episode of KeMedicine. We will be back next week. If there's a topic you would like us to discuss, we probably won't. So keep that shit to yourself. Okay, let us handle that. All right, and we'll be back next week. Make sure you take your magnesium.
That was unnecessary roughness. Like, you just clotheslined the chat. That was crazy right there.
That might have been rough in the passer.
Yeah, like that was just illegal. I don't even know exactly what I know it was illegal for sure. That was crazy.
That was targeting. That was the ref was like, hey, we got to.
They don't even play that rough in football anymore. It was wow.
Listen, streamers commit suicide because of their chats. I won't be one of them, so I will bully my chat before they bully me.
That was crazy.
Yeah, this is true. Streamers commit suicide all the time because of the chatter. So I got to make sure nobody even thinks about that.
Streamers commit suicide all the time. What are you?
They are. We just lost one. We just lost a streamer yesterday.
What?
To suicide? Yeah, Daniel Naroditsky, GM Daniel Naroditsky, allegedly committed suicide.
That's why he committed suicide.
Because of the chat?
Part of it. With Kramnik on his neck about cheating, and then the chatters and comments accusing him of cheating.
Maybe he went to his bros and he tried to get support for a traumatic situation that he endured, and they were trolling him instead of consoling him, which is what you're saying. I'm not saying I've been through anything like that tonight. I'm just saying that sometimes you want to get some love.
EnQi, if you need somebody to talk to, we always here for you. We always here for you.
Clearly not.
About Nick and Benzino. We just
clearly
not getting responded to.
Benzino's definitely not.
Clearly not. I'm getting outed and ostracized and bullied.
YouTube streamers was committing suicide. But yeah, Daniel Naroditsky allegedly was suicide.
That's crazy. So was he actually cheating?
No.
Okay.
No.
So I'm like, what? Like, then who gives a fuck what some random name on the internet is saying?
How old is this kid?
Well, Daniel couldn't be maybe a hair close to 30. He had to be in like his 20s, like late 20s maybe.
See, that's the problem.
But his hero was, one of his heroes was Kramnik. He met Kramnik when he was a young chess player, and basically this all started from Hans Niemann. Hans Niemann got accused of using.
What is up with all these foreign? What is this?
It's chess. It's chess. It's chess. There's no Americans.
This is in Germany or this is in America?
Hans Niemann is a U.S. chess player.
Okay.
Daniel Naroditsky is a U.S. chess player.
I just feel like people that are born in a certain time period, they were born. We were talking about this online. People born in a certain window, they see online as a part of real life.
Yeah, that is true.
Those of us that was around before its inception,
right?
We see it as a lovely add-on thing, but it's not like real life. It's like
correct.
It's the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why these comments like way heavier, right? So with Kramnik, so Hans Niemann got accused of cheating. It went to like courts and everything. Magnus Carlsen, Hikaru was involved in it, and then Hans Niemann got
Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, that's the number one.
Doesn't he do the push-ups?
What?
Doesn't he do calisthenics on the internet?
No. Magnus Carlsen is the number one chess player in the world, arguably the best ever.
Are you thinking about Magnus for Magnuson?
I might be. I may be.
Yeah, I think that's what you're thinking about. Yeah. No, Magnus Carlsen is a chess player.
Yeah. So after Hans Niemann got accused of cheating, he got cool with Kramnik somehow. And
wait. I'm sorry. So they're getting accused of cheating at playing chess?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Good night, everybody. Another episode of KeMedicine family. This was a great episode.
This shit is life, man. This chess is life, man.
No, they're not even playing chess in person. This is crazy.
They are playing chess in person.
Oh, they're playing chess in person?
Yeah, this is what they're talking about.
Okay.
People that have been accused of using anal beads to cheat on chess in person.
Oh, come on. Oh my God. So good night.
Good night, Jen.
It's been another great episode.
Rolling through the sand like a thought in disguise. The scarab spins truth where the cosmos collide.